Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Sunday, April 26th, 2026 at 13:36, and today we have our Day 2 outlook to look at for today. Our Day 2 outlook, we have a huge enhanced risk tomorrow covering northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, much of Missouri, all of Illinois, actually, believe it or not, actually most of Illinois, almost all of Illinois, western Indiana, eastern Iowa, and southern Wisconsin. We have a slight risk that encompasses central Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, central Iowa, central Missouri, going into northern and central Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, western to middle Tennessee, central Kentucky, and going through central Indiana and extreme western Ohio as well, extreme southwestern Michigan. We have a marginal risk that encompasses central Wisconsin, central Minnesota, central Iowa, extreme eastern Nebraska, western Missouri, eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, western central Arkansas, north central Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, middle Tennessee, central Kentucky, and western Ohio, and southwestern Michigan. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk for tomorrow. So we have Chicago, St. Louis, Aurora, Rockford, and Naperville under the enhanced, Indianapolis, Memphis, Milwaukee, Nashville, and Cincinnati under the slight, and Kansas City, Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Lexington Fayette under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a 10% level 2 for much of Illinois, extreme northeastern Missouri, and eastern Iowa. We have a 10% level 1 encompassing central Missouri and southern to central Illinois. We have a 5% level 1 that encompasses central to eastern Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, western Kentucky, southern Illinois, and western Indiana, as well as northeastern Illinois as well, southern Wisconsin, and eastern Iowa, extreme southeastern Minnesota as well. We have a 2% that encompasses central Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, central Iowa, central Missouri, north and central Arkansas, northern Mississippi, western Tennessee, extreme northwestern Alabama, and western Kentucky and central Indiana. So we do have those areas under a 2% for tomorrow. So we have Cedar Rapids, Springfield, Peoria, Davenport, and Decatur under the level 2. Chicago, St. Louis, Madison, Aurora, and Rockford under the level 1. St. Louis, Cedar Rapids, Springfield, Peoria, and Davenport under the 15%. Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Aurora, and Rockford under the 5%. And Indianapolis, Memphis, Nashville, Louisville, and Little Rock under the 2%. So we could see strong tornadoes possible, especially in the level 2 area. We have EF3 plus tornadoes possible in the in the level 2 area. Same thing with the level 1, 10%. 5% level 1, we could see an EF2 tornado possible tomorrow, and 2% we could see an EF1 tornado possible tomorrow. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 45% that encompasses northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, eastern Missouri, western Kentucky, much of Illinois, western Indiana, and eastern Iowa and southern Wisconsin. We have a 30% that encompasses parts of southern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, eastern Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, western Kentucky, and central Indiana. And we have a 15% that encompasses southern Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, eastern to central Iowa, central Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, western to middle Tennessee, central Kentucky, central Indiana, extreme northwestern Ohio, and extreme southwestern Michigan, and southwestern Ohio, for that. We have a 5% that encompasses central Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, central Iowa, central to western Missouri, eastern Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, northern Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, middle Tennessee, central to eastern Kentucky, northeastern Indiana, southwestern to western Ohio, and southwestern Michigan do have a 5% for tomorrow. So this is a significant wind threat as well. So We have Chicago, St. Louis, Aurora, Rockford, and Naperville under the 45%. Indianapolis, Memphis, Louisville, Madison, and Clarksville under the 30%. Milwaukee, Nashville, Cincinnati, Little Rock, and Cedar Rapids under the 15%, and there went the reset. And Lexington, Fayette, Fort Wayne, Grand Rapids, Des Moines, and Huntsville under the 5%. So for the 45% area, we could see up to 95, maybe even 100 mile per hour wind gusts possible. Maybe 90. Wouldn't say 100, but maybe 90. So 90 to 100 mile per hour wind gusts are possible in the 45% area. 30% area, we could see up to 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible. 15% we could see up to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible. And 5% we could see up to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 30% hatch that encompasses northern Arkansas, central to eastern Missouri, western Illinois, and eastern Iowa, and southwestern Wisconsin. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses southwestern Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, central Iowa, through central Missouri into northern Arkansas. And we have a 5% hatch that encompasses eastern Oklahoma, western to central Arkansas, western Missouri, eastern Kansas, eastern Nebraska, parts of central Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, central Wisconsin, back through central Illinois and eastern Missouri as well. So we do have those areas under a 5% hatched. We also have a 5% normal that encompasses central Arkansas, extreme eastern Missouri, central Illinois, central Wisconsin, eastern and central Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. So we do have those areas under a 5% normal. So we have Kansas City, Omaha, St. Louis, Madison, and Des Moines under the significant severe. Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Columbia, Iowa City, and St. Charles under the 30%. St. Louis, Madison, Rockford, Springfield, and Springfield under the 15%. And Chicago, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Omaha, and Minneapolis under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see up to 4-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 15% hatched, we could see up to 3, maybe 3.5-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 5%, we could see up to 2.5-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. And for the 5% normal, we could see 1 to 2-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the the summary for tomorrow, it says widespread strong to severe thunderstorm development appears probable across the middle Mississippi into lower Ohio valleys Monday afternoon through Monday evening, accompanied by a potential for a few strong tornadoes, damaging wind gusts, and large hail. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's Day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, even if you may be in the marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. Anyway, I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow, and I will go over this outlook again tomorrow morning when it becomes Day 1, and I can't rule this out, but an upgrade to a moderate risk is possible. So anyway, stay tuned for that to see if it ever happens. But anyway, I'll see you in tomorrow morning's Day 1 outlook video.